Welcome everyone to another edition of Holding Court. I'm Don Heath.
And I'm Rich McGowan. Don, we've had this week circled on our calendar all the way since November, and that's for two reasons. Country Day at Calvary Day.
Absolutely. These two schools are big rivals. Every game they play seems to be competitive and highly anticipated. Girls and boys. This year the boys coming in, Country Day is on a 5-game winning streak. They are 8-7 overall and 4-3 in the region. Calvary's in second place in the region, 5-1, so 2 games ahead of Country Day. But the girls' game is possibly the marquee game of the night.
Yeah, it's a huge game. These teams played a 1-point thriller about a month ago. The Cavaliers got the win as they got a last-second block from Sonny Kennedy as Country Day trying to steal a last-second bucket. But Calvary Day enters this one ranked number 2 in the state with a 17-1 overall record. Country Day is number 3 in the state, right behind them, with a 16-1 record. That one loss coming from the Cavaliers a few weeks ago. I went out to Calvary Day just the other day to talk to Cavs coach Jackie Hamilton about this big game. I'm here with Calvary Day coach Jackie Hamilton. Coach, obviously a big game Friday night, Country Day. It's a big rivalry, a fantastic game the first time around. Just what kind of atmosphere are you expecting come Friday night?
Well, we know there's going to be a lot of excited people. Our fans are, they're looking forward to it. I'm sure theirs are too. And the last few years the gym's been packed, and you got to kind of get there early to get a seat. But it should be a great atmosphere for a high school game.
I mean, even though you won the state championship last year, Country Day really had your number last year. Did defeating them last time around get your girls over maybe a mental hump against that particular team? Just how big was that win a couple weeks ago?
Well, we felt last year we had a good chance every time. We just didn't work out for us, but it was big just for the region standings, and mentally we always thought we were good enough to win. It just didn't work out. But this year, hopefully, we'll just play as good as we can, and everything will take care of itself.
This is going to be a fun one, but it's not going to be the only fun one on the schedule. Don, there's a few good boys games tonight.
There is a
weekend as well.
Big game on the boys' side and the GISA level. Class A, a rematch of the state championship game from last year. First Presbyterian will be hosting Bethesda on Saturday. Of course, First Presbyterian won that game last year in the finals, and earlier this week I had a chance to talk to Mickey Minnick of Bethesda Day about his school and about playing First Presbyterian. I'm here with Bethesda coach Mickey Minnick of the Blazers, 15-1 Blazers. You won 15 in a row, and you got a big game against First Presbyterian on Saturday night.
We do. We play at their gym Saturday night. It's a game we look forward to since last year's state finals, so we're excited about it. Our boys are excited about it, and they're kind of the team to beat right now. They've got all of their players back from last year's state championship team, so we know that we've got our hands full, but we're very excited about it.
And they're a region mate as well, so could this possibly be a preview of the region championship and possibly state championship?
It could be the beginning of possibly. We know we play them again in our gym at the end of the year. There's a chance we'll play them in the region finals, and if it worked out like last year, we could catch them a 4th time in the state finals, so it might be the beginning of another. It's definitely become a rivalry game for us, and very familiar. They do. I think they know us well, and we know them well, and it makes for exciting. But good people, great coach there, and he's got a really good team right now. Got 4 seniors that are very, very exceptional players.
Big game. First Presbyterian's won 30 in a row. Bethesda's won 16 in a row, so something has to give in that game.
Absolutely. Sounds like a toss-up. Don, who do you like in this one?
Well, this First Presbyterian has its entire team back from last year. Bethesda is kind of rebuilding. They've lost 3 starters from last year's team, so I'll give the edge to First Presbyterian.
All right, Don, now it's time to go to the full court press. I'm going to give you a list of games being played this weekend. You have to pick a winner. No revising the question stuff that you pulled last week. You have to take a stand, pick a winner. Statesboro at Brunswick, Friday night. Who do you like?
All right, this is a game between number 1, number 2 in the region. Coach Lee Hill and the Blue Devils have experience playing in big games. But then again, Brunswick's on a roll. They've won 8 in a row. They defeated Groves early in the season, but I still like the Blue Devils in this one.
All right, then a big game in Region 3 AAA. We've got Liberty County at Washington County. That's on Saturday night. Who do you like?
This is number 3 against number 7 in the state, 1 and 2 in the region. The Panthers won the first game by 3, but this game now is at Washington County, so I'm going to take Waco in this one.
Going with Waco. And let's go down to Ludowici, where Benedictine is at Long County on Friday night.
Rich, did you know that the number 5 team in Region 2AA is ranked 8th in the state? That's how tough this region is.
That is a loaded region.
This is a loaded region, and maybe the best team in the region, playing the best right now at least, is Long County. They have won 8 in a row. Benedictine won the first game between these two teams, but I think Long County may have a little answer for them in Ludowici.
All right, and now to the aforementioned Country Day at Calvary Day. Big rivals, what do you like?
Big rivals. Country Day's on a little bit of a roll, winning 5 in a row. They have David Torreya back, but Calvary's just a little deeper, and I'll take the Cavaliers. All right, Rich, now it's your turn to handle the full court press.
Bring on the press.
Savannah Country Day at Calvary.
Well, obviously this one should be fantastic. When these two teams met just a few weeks ago, no team led by more than 6 points throughout the game. Talking to Country Day coach Dale Parker the other night, the Hornets shot 15 of 50 from the field last time. That's not going to happen this time around. They're just too good, too dangerous shooting. That said, I think Calvary Days, they're a little bit deeper, and I think they're more well-rounded from 1 to 7 in their lineup. I don't think Country Day can go that deep, so I'm going to take the Cavaliers on their home court.
Okay, we have a Saturday night special, Beach at Camden County.
Yes, these two teams played just a couple of weeks ago. Beach jumped down to a quick lead and held an 8, 10, 12-point lead from start to finish and ended up winning that game by 10. Now they're heading down to Kingsland, and there's something to be said for playing on the road. So you got to figure the Wildcats are going to come out hard on their home court. That said, I just don't think they're on the Bulldogs level quite yet, and I'm going to go Beach in a close one.
Okay. A couple of weeks ago, this game wasn't on the radar. St. Vincent's at Long County.
No, you're absolutely right, but St. Vincent's is on a roll right now. They've won 4 of their last 5. They've won 3 in a row. One of those wins, a big win over Brantley County, who is the region leader. The thing about this region, we talked about on the boys' side how it's absolutely loaded. The girls, it's similar in that there's no team that's head and shoulders above the other teams. I mean, this is a region that if a team gets hot, they could make a serious run for the championship, and that could be St. Vincent's right now. They're on a roll. These two teams played just a few weeks ago. Long County won, but just by 4 points. St. Vincent's is really coming together, and I'm going to pick them to go down to Ludowici and make the mild upset. You know, a lot of boys will be watching that game because the Region 2AA tournament will be at the girls' winners. Yes, it will. So there's a lot at stake to win that region. Okay. Lastly, another Saturday night special. Brunswick will be at Bradwell. It's a non-region game, but it should be a fun one. Brunswick began the season 13-0, but they've lost 2 of their last 3 games, and one of those early ones they had came against Bradwell. Bradwell enters 13-3, one of those losses to Brunswick. So this should be a very close, evenly played matchup, one I'm looking forward to seeing. I'll be there Saturday night. In the end, Bradwell, they're coming off a big region win against Camden County the other night. They're playing good basketball right now, and I'm going to pick the Tigers to win a really entertaining game. Oh, you know what that means. You know what that means. We're out of time. We're out of time. Thanks for watching Holding Court. I'm Don Heath. And I'm Rich McGowan. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to come back here to savannahnow.com/prepcentral next week for another edition of Holding Court. See you next week.